Greetings, all you lizard lovers from around the world, all you slip joint mongoloids. Welcome back to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the tiger pit. Trolley, what are you doing? Trolley likes lizards too. The green hair. Trolley just can't help it. What a good troll. Okay, Trolley, you can hang out with me while I do this case knife unboxing. Day 7 of 9 case knives unboxing. Well, if you hadn't already noticed from the thumbnail and Trolley, it's a burnt bright green bone, otherwise known as lizard skin, corncob jib trapper. Andrew, didn't you already do one of these? Well, this is 6154 Wharncliffe stainless steel, single-bladed Wharncliffe. Barehead, holy cow. Manufactured on the 4th of this month, 2024. Not very long ago. Well, let's open it, check it out, do a comparison, and see if there's any fit finish issues. I will explain to you what is going on. Holy cow, I can see the lizard through the paper. Sleestack. Okay, well, almost 2 minutes in. Can't put it off. I ordered this a couple months ago. And it's my first barehead trapper. It's my first single-bladed case trapper. I do have single-bladed trappers by other manufacturers. They did release, the micarta, single-bladed barehead in Wharncliffe. I never got that one. Wow, look at that. Really nice burn on this. Really nice burn on the pile side. And I've said it before, the worst thing about getting a lizard skin is getting no burn. That's kind of like my sea dragon. I got a burn on the pile side, but not a burn on the show side. Looks like the blade's favoring the pile side. Unfortunate that it's not centered, but well, I did a video of my I did a Barlow video last night, which is going to release tomorrow, spoiler, and it was off to the pile side, but the more I was opening and close it, the more it centered itself. So now take that with a grain of salt. Like, it's actually a center blade now. Yep, single blade. Oh, I think Trolley's frothing at the mouth. Wharncliffe. I wish they'd make a single blade clip point blade. Maybe they will. Maybe that will be next. Who knows? Okay, so I open the blade. Let's close the blade. Let's check centering. Yeah, still favors the pile side. Well, maybe it'll center itself like my Barlow. You'll see when you see that video. It sometimes there's gunk in there, and once you work it out or work it, it kind of gets better. This one, not bad. It's not rubbing the liner. Check the back spring here. Ooh, fat gap. Can I get a credit card through there? That's not that bad of a gap. Let's hold up the light. Yeah. It's funny because I see the gap right here, but I don't see any light right there. I just see specks of light right here and here. So very cool. It's full size. They do have the mini also, which that may be on the way. The story goes it was supposed to be in this box. And so I was hoping to have it for an unboxing. Well, I don't have it. They just sent it today. And it's funny because there's other people out there in the community that have theirs already. I ordered mine a couple months ago. So I'm farther away. Maybe they forgot to throw this in the box and realized it. And I was wondering why I got 2 shipping notifications from Shepherd Hills this morning when I'm like, they already sent this one. So that's the story. So there will be a 9 for 9 knife unboxings, but I may get it later. It may be next Monday or Christmas Eve. So the video might not come out to Christmas Eve if I'm lucky if I get it. So after tomorrow's video, number 8 of 9 case knives unboxings, I'll do some shout outs, take a little break, and then when I get that one, I will show you. Very cool bear head. Okay, let's get a few of these things out of the way here. And do a little comparison to my recent full-size 2-bladed. It's interesting that they call them a bear head, because the end cap here is missing, and this area is also considered the butt of the knife. So to me, it's a bare butt knife. Well, they call it a bear head for a reason. Don't ask me why. Well, the Wharncliffes look pretty much the same. Nail nick in the same spot. Obviously, the double-bladed is thicker. Feels better in the hand. So you do have this area going to the end cap that goes up and smooths out, so you get some burn here, but you don't get that on a bear head. It's just lizard skin all the way to the back. And then the pile side. Yeah, you can see the difference. Oh, I'm glad they did a nice burn right there. Yeah, I think a bear head clip point would be awesome. But a first for me, my first case bear head, my first case single-bladed trapper, and gotta love lizard skins. Very cool. Let's put these blades away and check thickness. Yep, definitely thinner. Now I have big hands. I like 2-bladed knives, like even the case razor 2-bladed is nice because it just feels really good in the hand. And the single-bladed razor is also really nice, but is exceptionally thin, so it doesn't feel quite as good in the hand, but for the pocket carry, feels awesome. And actually, this is pretty thin, but I wouldn't call it too thin. It's not as thin as my case razor, which I should bust out one here. Do I have one right here? Yes, I do. The copper kieranite that I really... It's pretty close. The bone has a little bit more swell than the kieranite. Pretty close. So yes, depends on your hand shape and your hands. Single-bladed case knives can be thin, which is not a bad thing. It makes for lightweight, great in the pocket. I'm guessing these end caps are probably good in case you drop your knife on the ground and it lands like this. It's not going to destroy it. I'm sure that happens to people. Hasn't happened to me yet. Knock on wood. So they have, the pin here, which they do have a pin here under the end cap. You just can't see it. Maybe that's why we have a small, just a ever so slight gap there, which is hard to see because it's beautiful mirror polish. Or they don't press it as hard because they don't want to crack the bone there at the end. Two beautiful lizard skins. So there you have it. Day 7 of 9 case knives unboxing. I said it once, I'll say it again. There will be a day 8. Day 9 will be delayed. Boo! 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 Sorry, Trolley. You know, it's that time of year and USPS can have issues. And, well, I think the issue here was that this knife came in before the other knife. And even though it was the same order, they just, Shepherd Hill's so on top of it, they're like, we got it in. Baxter ordered it 2 months ago, and they ship it out. And then 2 days later, the other knife comes. And they're like, holy cow, we better ship it out. We didn't put it in the original order. So, you know, that happens. Thank you very much, Shepherd Hills, for being on top of it. Even when I placed the order a couple months ago, it's in their system, and they know I have to get this. What a beautiful knife. Now, this light does not do it justice. These really pop out in the sun. If you have not seen it, I do have a short of this in the sun, and it's just a huge difference. It glows. It's like there's a battery in it. You're just so bright. You just get so much brightness in there, and I don't know if it's because the burn is the contrast. And I was just watching Just the Tip with Jake and Tim, and they were asking what people's 2024 knife of the year is. And I mentioned I really love the Case Family, the Graybone series. I was really impressed with that. It feels really good every time I carry it. Every time I pull it out, I'm just, wow, that's such a great series. My 75, my jackknife, my trapper. But probably one of my favorites of 2024 would have to be this lizard skin Wharncliffe trapper. I'm just a huge trapper fan. I love the Wharncliffe as a secondary, and it's a lizard skin. So this just like ticked all the boxes. This may be my favorite of 2024 from Case. Obviously, I have some favorites from Rosecraft. It's hard to pick a favorite. So many great manufacturers out there, and Rosecraft killed it this year. So many great knives by him, and there's still some I have to get. Thank you for joining me. I'll do a video tomorrow, and then I got to do some maybe thank yous if I get a chance, or I'll take a break and do some thank yous. And just be on the lookout for that 9th video someday if I ever get it. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.